What's up, everybody? I'm Tim Owens with Reclaim Arcade, and you're watching This Week at Reclaim. This is a new series that we're starting. It's a chance for me to tell you about all the cool stuff that has happened and is going to happen in the next week or so. So this is your chance to catch up on the food, the drink, the events, all the various things that we're doing, and a chance for me to talk directly to you. I'll be doing these probably every single Thursday. So let's get right into it. Speaking of food and drink, my favorite beer on tap right now, New Belgium Atomic Pumpkin. This is one we probably only have about a keg left of it. I'm a huge pumpkin beer fan, and this one is brewed with not just pumpkin spices, but peppers as well. It's got a little bit of heat to it, nothing too crazy, but just enough to balance everything out. And somehow this works really, really well. So I definitely highly recommend that one. On the food side, we're still doing our buffalo chicken crunch wrap this week. It is fantastic. If you've never had one of our crunch wraps before, there's a crispy tostada as well as a filling. In this case, crispy chicken tenders tossed in buffalo sauce. There's ranch dressing, there's fresh lettuce in there, and it's all wrapped in a flour tortilla and grilled on our flat top. And they are fantastic. If you haven't had one of these, get here before Sunday and try it out. There is so much good stuff. On the food wise, we've got something sitting over here that is staring right down at me. I got to try this today. So you're the first ones to find out what next week's special is before we've even posted about it. Got it right here. This is our Cajun patty melt. And I got to try this today, folks, and it is so good. It is so good. There's a house-made Cajun remoulade. There's Cajun seasoning on the Texas toast. It's all been grilled on the flat top with our smash burger patty inside of it. It is fantastic. I'm telling you, the food here, it blows me away. And, I'm the owner, and I don't know how they do it. It's so good. So definitely make plans to try that. That will be next week. The next beer that we have going on tap, I want to tell you about, is New Realm has a Mexican chocolate stout. I am here for all the fall beers, and this is a nice, warm, somewhat high ABV, so we'll be offering half and full pours of it, but it is fantastic. It's great. So definitely check all that stuff out on the food and drink side. Events. So last week we had a Sound of Thunder here. If you came out for that, you heard them. They were a rock metal group out of DC. Bunch of old metalheads showed up. We had a blast doing it. Apparently it was one of their last shows because their drummer's retiring. It is so much fun, and I want to do more live music here. I think, one of the things that we need to do is work on sound absorption in here. It's very echoey, and when it gets loud with a band, that can kind of reverberate in people's ears. It's something that I'm keenly aware of and something that I'm definitely going to be working on. I think we're going to put some heavier curtains along the sides, probably put some foam panels in the ceiling, and something to really absorb a lot of that extra sound, and maybe even a rug right where the band is playing. So it's something that we're working on. We definitely have a lot more live music coming. In fact, this weekend, we've got live music. Waking Napster is going to be here on Saturday. They're a 90s cover band right here local to Fredericksburg, and they'll be playing at 9 o'clock on Saturday. But before that, pinball tournament tonight, Thursday, 6:30. Last Thursday of every month, we do these pinball tournaments. And then on Friday, we've got our emo night. And if you've never been for an emo night, holy cow. Halloween could not be a better time for this. And so I'm so super excited to do this. DJ Tilt is going to be spinning on the decks, playing all the hits, all your punk, all your alternative, all the good music. It's going to be so much fun. We've got a costume contest. We have drink specials. Emo nights are a blast. This one is going to be the one of the year, not to be missed. And then on Sunday, we're doing kids karaoke. If your kid enjoys singing songs, this is a cool chance for them to feel like they can get behind the microphone and perform for an audience. It's totally low stakes. It's a lot of fun. We have goodie bags for all the kids. Halloween is our favorite time of year, obviously. We've got decorations all over the place. And so we're just going to have fun all weekend long. So make plans to come out to Reclaim Arcade this week for sure. On the repair report side, so for pinball, there was a broken flipper on Taxi. The left flipper, we had to repair a bracket. is actually inside the game. One of the brackets had broken, and we had to get that repaired up. So Taxi's working good. Twilight Zone was kind of interesting. There was a ball getting stuck behind the clock mechanism. It had worked itself loose and turned enough to where the ball was getting stuck behind it. And so we were able to reattach the clock and get it really secured with some screws that weren't stripped out. And now the ball can move along the habit trail on there, along the wire form, and make it properly. On the arcade side, not a whole lot. Simpsons, the Marge character wasn't moving properly, and so we cleaned the contacts in the joystick. And Time Crisis has been a lot of work, and it continues. In this case, the cherry switches had gone bad inside the guns, and the wire harness in the guns takes a real beating. And so we fixed both of those up. It's working right now, but I swear, Time Crisis is one of those games that gets so much use and so much abuse that I never know how long it's going to last. It's kind of similar to skee ball in some respects. But those are the repair reports. If you haven't done this before, I just want to do a quick shout out. There are QR codes on every single game here at the arcade. If you ever notice any issues, please scan that QR code and submit a quick report for us. We work on these games every single week, and we love to find out what issues are going on so that we can get them fixed up for you. That's it for this week at Reclaim. I hope to see you here this weekend, and I hope to see you right here next week, and we'll see you soon.